Conspiracy haters and NASA fanboys are going to be screaming in the comments after this one. For over half a century, they've told us the same heroic story. In 1969, America beat the Soviets by landing on the moon. Neil Armstrong took one small step, planted the flag, and humanity entered a new era. It's the greatest achievement in human history, according to them. But what if the whole thing was the biggest Hollywood production ever staged? What if the moon landing was faked in a studio, and NASA has been gaslighting the entire planet ever since? Let's look at the suspicious stuff they don't want you talking about. First, the flag. That American flag is clearly waving in the wind on the moon, which has no atmosphere. Astronauts even admit it was moving because they twisted the pole. Sure, Jan. Then there's the lighting. In all the photos, the shadows go in different directions like there were multiple studio lights. On the moon, there's only one light source, the sun. Yet the footage looks perfectly lit, like a professional film set. And don't get me started on the Van Allen radiation belts. Scientists said the belts would fry the astronauts with deadly radiation, but somehow they passed through in a tinfoil spaceship with basically no shielding and came back fine? Convenient. The funniest cope? When people point out there are no stars in any of the moon photos, NASA says the camera exposure was too bright. Bro, you went to the moon and forgot to capture the stars? The one thing every amateur astronomer would want to see? Plus, the footage quality is suspiciously good for 1969 technology. We had computers the size of rooms that couldn't even run Pong properly, but they managed to broadcast live from 238,000 miles away with perfect video? Meanwhile, modern Mars rovers still drop signal all the time. Here's the ultimate troll. Why has no country gone back to the moon in over 50 years? We have better tech now. Phones in our pockets are more powerful than the Apollo computers. China, India, and private companies are all talking about it. But somehow, nobody has actually done a manned landing again. It's almost like they know it can't be repeated without the 1969 Hollywood magic. Of course, the mainstream will call you crazy and say thousands of people would have to be in on it. Yeah, because governments have never kept big secrets before, right? NASA had every reason to fake it, beat the Russians in the space race, boost national pride during Vietnam, and secure endless funding. So here's the big troll question for the comments. Was the moon landing actually faked in a secret studio? Or are you still coping because admitting it was staged would make every science textbook look stupid? Be honest, if they faked the moon landing, what else are they faking? Or are you going to call me a tinfoil hat wearer while ignoring all the weird inconsistencies? Drop your saltiest, most unfiltered conspiracy take below. Do you think we really went to the moon? Or has NASA been running the greatest psy-op in history? If you want more forbidden history and conspiracy roasts that make scientists and teachers seethe, smash like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next one, you magnificent truth seekers.